So what do we do if we're struggling with depression that actually might deepen our depressed state? Hey, David Essel here, David Essel's Daily Video Boost. Before we go any further, if you have not signed up for this free video service, go to talkdavid.com right now. Go to talkdavid.com right now and sign up for the Daily Boost. It's free. You'll get a motivational 3-minute video every Monday through Friday at no charge. So take advantage of this. Take notes. Don't trust that brain. So what deepens our depression? Let's say you're in a depressed state and there are certain things that we do that absolutely make it worse. And I want to talk about that right now. Number one, talking about our depression. Might seem weird, right? If you go ahead and surround yourself with people and you talk about your depression and they validate your depression and they tell you how terrible it must be, or they get you into that victim mindset, well, this isn't your fault, it's your genetics, this isn't your fault, it's your husband, it's your boss. So the more we talk about depression, the deeper it gets. Now, on the flip side, if you work with someone like myself, a counselor or coach that has long experience in depression and healing, then you're going to be able to vent in a very healthy way. So the number one thing avoiding is constantly talking about your depressed state. Work with a professional. It might be a minister, it might be a priest, might be a rabbi, whatever it is that works. Number one. Number two, any type of alcohol deepens depression. Now, here's the wild thing, is that the first drink or two actually alleviates depression, but it's a false mindset. It's a self-sabotaging mindset. It's called self-medication. People will use alcohol, nicotine, food, especially sugar, salt, fat, white flour, in order to momentarily give themselves a break. Some people with depression sleep hours and hours and hours longer than they normally do. And all of these habits, these substances and habits, some people isolate. All they do is watch TV, listen to radio, and we got to break up. That deepens depression, right? Number three, believing that there's no way out. That definitely decreases the chance of healing and increases the depth of depression. I can tell you, millions of people have healed from depression. Yes, it's work. Yes, it's letting go of substances and behavior that could deepen it. Yes, it's going back and finding out what caused it. Most depression, in our experience of 30 years as a counselor and a coach, most depression is caused by submerged emotions. Anger is number one. And of course, a lot of women I work with say, well, that's not me because I don't have any anger. And the longer we work together, the more they realize they have amazing amounts of a submerged anger. But because society says that an angry woman is a bitch and an angry man is simply an angry man, women have learned over the years and the centuries to never admit to their anger. Or if they do, they say, no, it's not anger, it's something else. Anyway, think about these things I'm talking about. If you need help, reach out to a professional. If you want to work with me one-on-one from anywhere in the world, I ended up battling through an outrageously deep clinical depression in 1990, including suicidal thoughts and suicidal intentions. It was more than thoughts. Thank God I got into help. If you need help, reach out to your doctor, reach out to another counselor or coach, as I mentioned before, a minister. Don't sit in it and don't think you can heal it on your own, okay? My website, if you need help, talkdavid.com. 40 million people struggle with depression and or anxiety daily. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to feel guilty about. There's healing, and I can help you at talkdavid.com. Have a great day.